Qatar tourist places too. Visit. Here's a visual glimpse into Qatar's stunning landscapes, from modern architecture along the Corniche to desert vistas, cultural villages, and serene natural retreats. Now, let's dive into a richly descriptive journey through the country's most beautiful and awe-inspiring places to visit without numbering. Sit back and imagine yourself wandering, exploring, and soaking in the diverse scenery that Qatar has to offer. Doha Corniche and skyline, stretching along the crescent of Doha Bay. This waterfront promenade offers sweeping views of the city's futuristic skyline, contrasting with traditional wooden dhows floating gracefully on turquoise waters. Wikipedia. As you stroll or cycle along, palm trees and lush landscaping provide a shaded respite under the Arabian sun, while thoughtfully placed fountains and public art pieces like the stainless steel tribute to Qatari pearl diving women add cultural depth to the scenery. Wikipedia. Condé Nast Traveler. Middle East. The Corniche also serves as a stage for vibrant festivals, national celebrations, and the pulse of Doha's life. Wikipedia. Architectural marvels, museums and towers. Hovering above the waterfront, the National Museum of Qatar captivates with its desert rose-inspired design by Jean Nouvel. Its sculptural discs rise like crystalline formations against the skyline, hiding within a narrative journey through Qatari history, immersive galleries, and a restored early 20th century Palace. Condé Nast Traveler. Middle East art, and then some. Nearby stands the Museum of Islamic Art, designed by I.M. Pei, where soaring atriums and sunlight filtering through geometric forms create a serene gallery space encompassing Islamic art heritage. Condé Nast Traveler. Middle East. In the skyline of Lusail, the Qatara towers, shaped like cross scimitars, stand as symbols of modern luxury housing, glittering hotels, and an atrium like a living kaleidoscope. Condé Nast Traveler. Middle East. The Times cultural heartbeats. Souk Waqif and Qatara Cultural Village. Winding alleyways of Souk Waqif transport you back in time. This traditional market pulses with vendors offering spices, textiles, handicrafts, and dining in restored architecture. Condé Nast Traveler. Smell the aroma of coffee. Hear merchants bartering. Souk Waqif hums with life under lantern-lit corridors. In contrast, Qatara Cultural Village invites you to a carefully crafted cultural landscape, artistic venues, an amphitheater, opera house, Ottoman style, mosque, and shaded alleys, with lush landscaping, cast a harmonious blend of tradition and modernity over its open air beach and public spaces. Man-made island marvel. The Pearl Qatar gliding into a dreamy realm. The Pearl Qatar blends Venetian canals, Mediterranean style piazzas, and pastel architecture along its elegant promenades. Canvas of pastel buildings frames quaint canals and al fresco seating areas, the perfect backdrop for leisurely shopping or dining in a chic, coastal atmosphere. Ease my trip. Wander through Canat, Cartier's bridges and villas, or dine at Medina Central, the islands. Design feels like a sun-kissed European escape, planted amidst the Gulf, desert, and coastal wonders. Inland Sea, ScitScrp, Rassabrook, and West Coast. Beyond the urban sheen lies the dramatic Inland Sea, where vast dunes plunge into warm Arabian waters. Towering dunes shape the horizon in a striking meeting of land and sea, best experienced via a thrilling 4x4 journey across rolling sand and into tranquility. Condé Nast Traveler. Middle East. On the western shore, ScitScrp entices with its surreal mushroom-shaped rock formations and a place where art meets raw nature. The ghostly remains of Film City, the sculptural installation by Richard Serra, and desert fort ruins evoke cinematic landscapes under wide sky. Every Steph Wandermust family. Nearby, the remote Ras Abrook Peninsula, now home to luxurious tinted villas with Bedouin linens and desert sunset ceremonies, offers deep immersion into the wild and cultural soul of Qatar time historical. Echoes, Al Zabara Fort, and Bars and Towers in the north, Al Zabara. Fort anchors an ancient trading city frozen in time. This fort, though, dating to 1938, captures centuries of pearl diving legacy, surrounded by an archaeological canvas, made UNESCO World Heritage Condé Nast. Traveler Middle East. Climb to the top of the Bars and Towers in Salal, Muhammad, and enjoy sweeping views over lush oases and modern townscapes. Once used for moon observations and coastal watch, the towers speak of traditional ingenuity and quiet resilience. Every Steph Green escapes Bin Ghanem, Purple Island, and Al. The Kira mangroves take a kayak through Bin Ghanem Island, named Purple Island from its ancient dye-making past, where mangrove-lined shores act as and vessels drift silently past lush ecosystems. Condé Nast. Traveler Middle East art, and then some. For even more nature, the Al-Dhakira mangroves north of Al-Khor welcome migratory birds and green waters bounded by desert, kayaking, and quiet wildlife spotting bring life to Qatar's unexpected wetland havens art, and then some. Hidden heritage, Jebel Jassasaya petroglyphs trace deep human histories on the carved stones of Jebel Jassasaya. This northeastern coastal site holds over 900 petroglyphs of boats, geometric shapes, and possible early dwellings, rock art that whispers stories of life in Qatar centuries ago and remains one of its most expansive archaeological sites.